hello. Hello from me and Gertie. Oh, you're such a patient little baby, yes you are. Oh, thank you all so much for being here. I'm so sorry for the wild changes in everything, the skip streams. You know that's not my style. I like my schedule and I like sticking to it, and I know all of you do too. So thank you all for your patience and for coming in today. Going forward, we might have to switch some things around with the schedule, just depending on what's going on. Speaking of which, tomorrow's 4 o'clock stream will not be happening because I finally got an appointment with a doctor. Yeah, you pretty much have to go whenever they'll see you. So no 4 o'clock stream tomorrow, but I'll think of something to make up for it later on in the week. But I'm really grateful for all of you, for all of your patience and all of your kind words whenever I couldn't be here. So thank you. And of course, just whenever I can't make a stream and I see you all being so supportive to each other in the comments, it totally fills my heart with joy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all so darn much. So if you're new here, my name is Danielle. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia, and I'm so happy to have you here with me today. If you're new, definitely consider hitting that subscribe button and all that good stuff. But most importantly, feel free to click that live chat button. Feel free to set any intentions for your greater good or your well-being. We will go ahead and start things off by building a beautiful crystal grid exactly to all of your requests, and then I will send you some Reiki wherever you are and whenever you're watching this stream. For those of you who want to know more about me, my live online Reiki certification classes, if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one distance tarot reading or one-on-one healing, or if you'd like to shop my Reiki charged crystals, head on over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com. It's linked in the description along with all my social media and my email newsletter, which is definitely the place to be. So again, thank you all so much for being here. I can't wait to dive in, see how all of your requests are going. So let's go ahead, start building that grid and get into feeling better, right? Let's do it. Okay, so let's see if we can't fix the lighting. There we go. For seeing clients online in the morning for like readings and stuff, I've been using more of the sunlight, which is lovely, but then it's a little bit of an accommodation to make it work. Oh, it looks like Gertie has blessed our grid, so let me just iron that out here. Lovely. As usual, we're starting out with our superb mirror that helps to reflect and deflect any negative energy. We've also got copper, which helps to get the optimal flow of energy going. So let's go ahead, say our hellos, and get into building this beautiful grid together. And Phoenix, welcome. I think it's been a while since you've been here. It's good to see you. Catherine. Oh, Catherine, you finished the novel. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Let's see. Kath, good to see you. Flower. Creative Diva. Chris. Lila Ray. Joanna Sparkles. Still Not Still. It's wonderful to see you all. So let's dive right on in. As usual, I'll kind of go from the top down. I'll skip around a little to make sure I have enough crystals to cover everyone's requests. And yeah, let's get into it. So, Still Not Still requests are peace, joy, and self-worth. I love that. Okay, so let's do it. Peace, joy, and self-worth. There's a couple good ones for that. Let's do some yellow calcite. That was my first intuition. So definitely one that helps with self-worth can be yellow calcite. It also brings quite a bit of joy. So it kind of hits on a couple of notes of what you requested. Yellow calcite helps with everything from confidence and just general optimism to everything that you would align with your solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus is all about the self, your self-identity, your free will, what's important to you, prioritizing yourself. So this one helps with boundaries for sure, and also releasing the feeling of needing approval for others or from others. So this definitely helps you see the value in what you want and prioritizing yourself. So I hope that helps. It also brings, like I said, lots of happiness, lots of joy energy. Very much a joy stone. So that is yellow calcite. Wonderful. We'll start there. We'll keep just kind of working through here. For joy, another one for joy. So yeah, this is one to help you with your self-worth, valuing yourself and valuing what you want in life, prioritizing you. I'm going to bring in some fuchsite for lots of fun and joy and self-care. This is one that'll help you to feel encouraged. It helps to encourage play and just allowing yourself to have fun. Wonderful too for sleep and having really much more quality sleep, as well as dealing with any kind of sleep disturbances. And it's wonderful too for spinal alignment. So that is fuchsite. So let's go ahead and place these guys right here. So pretty. So there we go. And for peace, let's bring in some snowflake obsidian. Snowflake obsidian is wonderful for supporting you through loneliness and also to help release guilt. But more than anything, it's great for inner peace and harmony, as well as creating a sense of hope after any kind of loss. Wonderful for calming overstimulation and balancing body, mind, and spirit. And also for recognizing any kind of patterns that you might have that are holding you back. So that's snowflake obsidian. So I hope that that helps. It's wonderful to see you still, not still. Lots of love to you. Okay, awesome. Joanna Sparkles, good to see you too. Sinus pain and pressure, absolutely. And the Reiki kitties, hello. Yeah, we've got I was able to take down all of my insulation for the office window, so the cats are able to enjoy the Reiki time while also looking out the window, and they are very happy babies to do that. So the Reiki babies say hi. So let's see, sinus pain and pressure. So let's do emerald and rhodonite. So emerald really helps with the sinuses and the whole upper respiratory system. It's also one that can be incredibly helpful in reigniting the passions in life if you've been feeling kind of stuck in a rut. It's wonderful for restoring confidence about our appearance as well, and also for healing skin and tissue. This is one that'll definitely help with the acute impacts that you're feeling. So that is emerald. And yeah, this is what raw emerald looks like when it's not polished. It's beautiful green stone. And I'm going to bring in some rhodonite because this time of year I'm thinking there might be some allergies attached to that sinus pain and pressure. Correct me if I'm wrong. But rhodonite is lovely for allergies, autoimmune, and anything along those lines, including asthma, which I struggle with too. It also helps with healing a broken heart, as well as healing from insecurities and also healing the pain and trauma from past emotional abuse. Lovely for balancing yin and yang in the body, and it's generally really helpful for the lungs. So that is rhodonite, and I hope that brings you some relief. I know it's allergy season sneaks up on me every year. Some years I have not so bad, other years it's really bad. It's kind of all over the place, but I definitely hope you feel better soon. Renee, it's so good to see you. Oh, still not still. I'm glad that that's perfect for you. Tabs. Oh, lovely. Oh, wonderful, Phoenix. Well, I'm glad you're here. Awesome. Ah, such good stuff. Okay, so let's keep it cooking. Lila Ray would like some carnelian, citrine, tiger eye. Carnelian, citrine, tiger eye. green aventurine, and manifestation quartz. Excellent choices, y'all. Excellent choices. Green aventurine helps expand the vision of who we are, what we can be. There we go. It's also really helpful for allergies as well, and for any kind of eye problems, as well as fertility. If you tend to sell yourself short or think down on yourself, or if you find yourself saying, oh, I could never do that, this is a stone that's deeply encouraging and helps turn that like fear of failure into excitement for possibilities. So that is green aventurine. It's also good for heart rhythms. Tiger eye is a wonderful stone for anything entrepreneurial or that involves like big, broad thinking. It helps to bolster courage. It gives a lot of strength and balance, seeing the bigger picture and all of the pieces included. It's helpful too for study and research, and it's lovely for keeping energy of envy and jealousy at bay. So that is tiger eye. It's a deeply balancing stone, and it does help empower the solar plexus and your sense of self. So that's tiger eye. Citrine is lovely for manifesting financial abundance and all the things we need to survive and thrive in life. It's also helpful for making good financial decisions, for dealing with nausea, fibromyalgia pain, and anything having to do with addictions or compulsions. So there we go. Let's make some room for citrine. An excellent stone to reach for if you're doing any kind of abundance work, but it is getting harder and harder to find actual citrine that isn't just a baked amethyst. And so when I find more of it, I will have it in the shop again. But yeah, it is really hard to find the legit stuff. So that is citrine. And carnelian. This is another one that can be really good for allergies as well as colds. It's helpful for IVF and fertility, as well as sexual difficulties and relationships. This is the stone of the relationship chakra, the sacral chakra, and that connects us to how we relate to people and society on a larger level, but specifically our closer and more intimate relationships. Also really helps with creativity. So let's bring in that beautiful carnelian. Lots and lots of love to all of you. Oh, and we have a kitty visitor. Dirty birdie. It's a dirty birdie. Yeah. Okay. She doesn't want to move, so I'll just wheel move for her. Hey, who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Oh, everybody needs a little kitty love. So, and manifestation quartz, I almost forgot this. Sorry about that. Manifestation quartz is exactly what it sounds like. This is a quartz that can help take anything that you're working on calling on the universe for, and help send it up to the heavens, help kind of boost that manifestation. So consider it almost like a birthday candle on the cake that everyone can make those wishes on. So that's manifestation quartz. We'll go ahead and bring that in. And everyone, how's my sound? Do you need me louder? Is it good? Let me know either way. But thank you so much, Lila Ray. Lots of love to you. Flower, mobility, fear, staying present, spiritual discernment, and writing. You got it. So let's do mobility. Do some polychrome, fear, staying present, spiritual discernment, and writing. Awesome. So my favorite for writing is blue tiger eye. And blue tiger eye, oh, so pretty. Blue tiger eye helps with bold communication, speaking your truth, and also speaking truth to power, speaking the truth when it is inconvenient and doesn't want to be heard. It's a great facts over feelings kind of stone. Excellent for writing, for certain. Also helps with bringing in a lot of calm and helps to ease stress as well. So yeah, so this is a good whistleblower stone. If you've got to say the things that people don't want to hear, blue tiger eye. But also, yeah, great for writing. So blue tiger eye. Next, for spiritual discernment, let's bring in some celestite. This helps us to connect with our angels and guides, and definitely helps with that discernment of, is that a feeling? Is that a suspicion? Is that an intuition? Is that like an old trigger that's popping up? This can help you suss that out. It's also a lovely stone for if you're in pain. This can help change your experience of pain because it helps to focus on the upper chakras, which are more about interconnectedness. So there we go. For releasing fear, we'll bring in some ruby. There we go. And ruby helps with not only releasing fear and releasing nightmares, but it also helps with making decisions, with creating a space of financial stability. It helps you to have the courage to be yourself, and it gives you so much support in terms of management and leadership skills as well. So ruby is absolutely lovely. We also love ruby because it can help with fibromyalgia pain. So that we will bring in. For staying present, my favorite is Herkimer Diamond. Herkimer Diamond helps with being in that present moment and also with harmonizing just disharmonious energy, like really unbalanced energy. It's lovely too for enhancing our intuition, helping to optimize our metabolism, and also for boosting anything we're manifesting and just feeling closer to the divine. So that is our beautiful Herkimer Diamond. Go. And last but not least, let's bring in some polychrome jasper to help you with some mobility. This helps with movement as well as it helps with motivation. So if you feel kind of stuck in a rut, this helps to reignite your soul's purpose. It helps to break through indifference and bring... Oh, still not still. The other ones were really relevant too. I'm glad. I'm so glad. Thank you. Oh, it's so good to see y'all again. Okay, let's keep on ticking here. Let's do. So for Chris, let's bring in a bunch of Chris's requests. So let's bring in rhodochrosite, leopard skin, rhodochrosite, green aventurine's in there, selenite, rose quartz. Oh, Kanta, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Angelite, which, as the name would suggest, has a lot to do with angels. This is a stone that helps with enhancing sound healing. It also helps you to feel more connected to source, and it provides a significant amount of spiritual protection. Anytime you want to connect with your angels, anytime that you feel that you want to just call in that like angelic protection, angelite's a lovely stone to work with. Rose quartz we all know and love for helping our heart center. Anytime we feel that we could use a little bit of emotional support, or if we feel emotionally depleted, this can be really helpful. It's also really helpful if you are changing the way that you see yourself. If you have trouble seeing yourself as lovable or deserving love, this is a stone that can help you to grow that capacity and support you in doing that. So that is rose quartz. Selenite helps to connect with our angels and guides and also helps to clear energy because it reflects nothing but pure white light. This is a stone that can also help to clear your own energy field as well as the energy of crystals and stones that you put in contact with it for at least a few hours. Just keep selenite out of water. So that's selenite. Rhodochrosite helps with healing all kinds of maternal wounds. It helps with heart and circulation as well as connection with our ancestors, our deceased animal companions, and if you're working with any kind of shamanic journeying or telepathy, this can be a really helpful stone too. Also wonderful for asthma as well as stress headaches. So that is rhodochrosite, and definitely with it being allergy and asthma season, this is a good one. So let's bring in that rhodochrosite. Leopard skin jasper helps with our animal companions, helping them to have their optimal well-being. It also supports anything impacting the skin. It helps to attract a soulmate type relationship, and it can help with coordination and balance as well. So let's go ahead and bring that in for all of our animal companions. And again, that's leopard skin jasper. Oh my goodness, dare I say, with the window closed, it's a little bit warm in here, and oh, it makes me so happy to say that. Ah, warmer weather, yay. Let's see what's going on over here. Stream settings, stream health. Weird. Okay, yeah, I did see that the chat got disconnected for a moment and then reconnected. Yeah, it seems fine now. Yeah, something's up on either OBS, which I use to encode and all the technical stuff, or on YouTube side, probably OBS. Oop, I see that I'm frozen again. Looks like it's buffering a bit. And it's so strange because I'm not getting any errors. Oh, Mercury retrograde, why? Oh. So, are we back? We might be back. Let me know how it seems now. Still seems a little frozen. Okay. Seems back. Okay. I'm going to keep on going and see what all happens. Let me know if I start freezing up again, and I might just restart OBS one more time. Okay, good. I'm back. Thank you. Oh, and thank you all for your patience and kitty patience. All right, good stuff. Thank you. And yes, think happy thoughts. Thank you, Kanta. Absolutely. K-Boz loves coffee, and so do I. So let's go ahead and where did I leave off? Okay. I was working on Chris's things. Awesome. For Creative Diva, protection, meeting with a boss to go well for you. Ooh. New job, career, peace, joy, wisdom, discernment, people's motives, and clear direction. You got it. Okay, good. It looks looking good. So discernment. And for meeting your new boss to go well. Career stuff. Let's bring some lapis. Okay, just to keep an eye on things, I'm going to use a different screen, which means I'm going to look like I'm looking off screen. Apologize for that. It might be a little disconcerting or like back and forth weird, but I think it'll make things better. It'll allow me to kind of like fix things. So, let's see, new job, career. Peace, joy, wisdom, clarity, and direction. Okay, good stuff. Sometimes a little bit jerky, but better now. Okay. Thank you for the feedback. Awesome. Yeah, Mercury retrograde indeed, right? Okay, so yeah, it's definitely on the OBS side. It's not YouTube side. So this right here is beautiful tourmalinated quartz. Now, black tourmaline going through quartz, black tourmaline itself helps to break up any sort of negative or stuck energy. It keeps negative energy at bay. And it's also superb for helping attract new revenue streams, new jobs, all that kind of good stuff. Helpful too for protecting travelers, especially by car, and breaking up just old stuck energy, even from childhood. So we'll bring that in. For meeting your boss and things going well, let's do some lapis. Especially, this will also help career. So lapis helps with pain and inflammation, as well as open, honest communication, moving up in your career, taking personal responsibility, and also just good, honest, deep communication. Helps too with disorganization, as well as vertigo and hearing loss. And I did see that I did freeze up a little bit there. I'll keep an eye on it. So let's go ahead and lapis. Okay. So lapis will help you with your boss, in case you missed that part. To better discern people's motives and what's going on there, we have anhydro. Anhydro is quartz, or really any stone, but in this case quartz, that has actually water trapped in the stone. It means that the crystal formed around water. And so this helps with fluid imbalances, as well as releasing any kind of destructive emotional patterns. It's lovely for helping determine that credibility aspect, not only of people, but also of information. And it's helpful for accessing healing of the past. Like if you're doing some work around healing about something that happened to you in the past, this is a lovely stone for that. Also really helpful for genealogy, family history, and keeping amicable relationships with difficult people. And for helping you in general with like clarity, decisions, best way forward, that kind of stuff. Chrysocolla is perfect. This helps with making decisions that are in line with your highest good, and it also helps you to, it encourages you to help make choices that are in alignment with your greatest good. So I feel like this could be most helpful. So that is Chrysocolla, and I hope that that brings you lots of love and support. All the best to you. It's so good to see you, and best of luck with your boss and with your career. So let's see. Okay. Flower would like some chalcedony and galena. I still haven't written up chalcedony, so I will have to look it up again. Pardon me. Chalcedony. Galena is lovely for energy protection, grounding, centering. It helps too with healing insights on the physical body, wonderful for reducing inflammation, boils, and cysts, even acne, and lovely for bringing back your sense of smell, as well as aiding in any kind of disease or issue with the veins. Wonderful for hair growth, mental health. It's very much linked with transformation on the mental emotional level. Helpful too with Saturn transits if you're into astrology in your chart, and it's lovely for winnings of money as well as for finding things that are lost or have been stolen. So that's Galena. A lot of lead in this stone, so do be careful with it. Blue chalcedony. Okay, Blue Chalcedony, and I'm reading from the Crystal Healing Handbook by Cassandra Eason, which I highly recommend. Blue chalcedony is helpful for a number of things, but it's wonderful for encouraging fluid flow within the body and helping avoid the buildup of pressure. It's another one that's helpful for allergies, respiratory problems, dementia, childhood illnesses, gallstones, and inflammation. And it can also help compulsive disorders, Tourette's, autism type issues. Helpful for luck in legal matters, which can be really helpful for some. And helps with promoting justice, like that justice may be done. Lovely too for peacemaking, encouraging stillness and calm, especially during like family fights and squabbles. And if you have a stressful journey to work, this is definitely considered a really helpful one for like de-stressing that. So that is Blue Chalcedony, sometimes pronounced chalcedony, and that is from the Crystal Healing Handbook by Cassandra Eason. So there we go. We will place that in there. I also have some new crystals I'll be adding to our repertoire soon. I'm just clearing their energy and need to spend a little bit more time with them first. So I'm excited about that. So I hope that helps, Flower. Lots of love to you. It's good to see you, Catherine and Kath. It's good to see you too. Intentions: embracing lots of recent changes in your life, dealing with some kind of stomach flu, coping with grief, and boosting your energy level. You got it. So boosting energy, coping with grief, flu, and embracing change. Let's start with embracing change. Let's bring in some mookaite, also known as Australia jasper. This one helps with not only accepting change, but also making decisions. And it's very encouraging. It helps you feel motivated and empowered and excited with a sense of adventure. It also helps with connection with nature and the earth. Wonderful for calming the digestive system and boosting the immune system. Helpful too for the thyroid, bloating, and circulation. So that is mookaite or Australia jasper. Goes by both names. So there we go. Moss agate is helpful for any kind of illness that's running through the body, be it viral, bacterial, fungal, anything. This is held in high regard in Chinese medicine for doing so. It's also helpful for connection with nature, releasing fears of the unknown. If you're doing any psychological parts work like higher self or inner child, this is lovely. And also great for unconditional love and just connection to spirit. So that'll help with your flu, as will to some extent carnelian here. For dealing with grief, let's bring in some black obsidian. In addition to helping heal grief and connection with the ancestors, it helps with self-esteem, releasing self-doubt, and it helps to ground a lot of fear and anxiety. It's one that you can also use to help with protection against anyone who would play mind games. So that is black onyx. And for lots of physical energy and mental focus, let's bring in some bumblebee jasper, super beautiful. Definitely a lot of arsenic as well as sulfur in these specimens, so do be careful with bumblebee jasper. Definitely helps with that physical energy, vitality, as well as the motivation to want to get work done. It gives you that physical energy too. Helps to balance yin and yang in the body, and also it's wonderful for just positivity and even empowering manifestation. So that is bumblebee jasper. And I hope that helps, Kath. Lots of love to you. It's always good to see you. And Catherine, I'm so happy for you for having finished that novel. I'm so happy. You would like to request the usual money manifestation, creativity, focus, and something for a sore throat. You got it. So sore throat, we got you here. Money manifestation, we got this citrine, so let's bring in some pyrite. Creativity, let's bring in azurite. And focus. Let's bring in some tiger iron for that. So tiger iron is tiger eye that also has hematite and at times even red jasper. This has so many uses. So it definitely boosts physical energy. It's wonderful for clarity of thought as well as focus, and it helps with emotional balance. It's wonderful for boundaries too, and not taking on the troubles and burdens of others. Helps you with nervous kids and animals. It boosts creativity in a big way. And it helps with the root and solar plexus. Solar plexus being your center of self and personal identity. Root being basic survival, primal urges, fight or flight, fear and safety kinds of things. Azurite is also really potent for creativity. This one helps with insight, intuition, and awakening to the spiritual self as well. It can help with relieving indecision and worry, and it helps with gaining spiritual wisdom. It's wonderful for connecting with your guides and also gaining wisdom from them while you have that connection. And it helps with dissolving any kind of energy blockages or obstacles in your path. It's lovely for quieting the mind during meditation, and it can also help spinal alignment and muscle spasms. So that is azurite. So let me just put these back. Next, we will bring in some pyrite to manifest some financial abundance. Pyrite is fool's gold. We like to think that it calls in the real stuff because it is found near real gold. It helps with fever, the lungs, memory, and information recall, and it's wonderful for helping the body make the most of a Reiki session. It's also really helpful for opening up intuition while also providing a good amount of protection. So if you are, say, just working with a new kind of spiritual technique or just opening up to spirituality and intuition, this can kind of help you to open those gates while also set some boundaries as well. So that's pyrite or fool's gold. And for a sore throat, let's bring in some blue lace agate. This is also one that can be helpful for writers and just expression as well. So sore throat, skin allergies, tension headaches, as well as arthritis and fractures, but it's one that helps with expressing difficult emotions as well. But yeah, wonderful for anything impacting the throat. So that is blue lace agate. Wonderful. Hope you feel better and all the best to you, Catherine. Tabs, you're at work, you'll be in and out. Oh, beautiful ring, thank you. This was made by my good friend Janie. Janie Tice. You can find her shop on Etsy if you look for High Art, Highart. So yeah, it's what you think. So yeah, but she's an incredible silversmith, a one-woman show. She's got over 40 years experience making incredible jewelry, and she makes pretty much everything I wear. So so thank you for loving it. It is actually Mexican opal. So yay. So let's see. I'm so glad you find these sessions relaxing, Phoenix. Let's see, tabs, intentions, courage, confidence, calming, support with exhaustion, motivation, and focus. Yeah, motivation and focus are definitely on tap today. So let's do courage, confidence, calming and soothing, and support with exhaustion. Let's bring in some dioptase and some rutilated quartz. So, rutilated quartz helps with mental focus and also boosting physical energy. This is one that's thought to kind of focus energy, like focusing the mind, but also focusing any kind of healing energy in the body to go where it's most helpful. So, for example, if like this has been thought of as a beautiful gift for anyone with cancer. It's thought to be a talisman of, I hope you have the energy you need, and I hope all those treatments you're getting are going to where they can be the most helpful. So we'll bring this in, but it's great for mental focus and clarity as well. And it definitely helps relieve that exhaustion. Dioptase helps with relief from chronic fatigue, as well as living in the present moment and taking better care of oneself, helping to relieve any tendencies of self-neglect. Helpful for inner ear stuff, dizziness, helps to attract a good love and romantic partner. And it's wonderful for overall cardiac health and making healthy changes in your life. It's great for vitality, so lots of energy, but also balance in your life, emotional stability, and stabilizing blood pressure, IBS, constipation, ulcers, so many things that this can help us with. So that is beautiful dioptase. So we will bring this in. And crazy lace agate. This is lovely for balance, courage, confidence, and protection. It very much helps with the heart center as well as the solar plexus, and it's lovely for the skin, eyes, and speech. It gives a lot of physical energy as well, and if you feel very connected to spider is very connected to this stone. So that is crazy lace agate. Let's put those around. Good to see you, tabs. I hope you have a great shift. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sister Sheba, lots of love. Kathy Sparkles, welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We're a fun bunch. Enjoy your time here. Feel free to set any requests for your personal healing or well-being. I'll put some crystals in the grid for you. You can even request specific stones if you want. And yeah, so good to have y'all here. So let's do gotcha. Let's also do Renee. Ooh, you're back from the path of totality and it was amazing. Hope you all are well. I would like something to help feel that I feel intuitively for all of us here. Ooh, good call. Let's see. have just the thing. All right, one more. That wasn't the one. Okay, so this is one that I have not worked with before, and it's one of the new stones I got for us. I had a hard time finding a lot of information about it. I've meditated with it. It just totally buzzes. I love it. So let me grab it. So, beautiful souls, I present to you Vivianite. Yes, Vivianite. So, some beautiful colors like greens and blacks. I was able to purchase this at the Herbiary, which is in Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia. So lovely. And I'm going to read a little bit about it from one of my favorite books. It is a harder book to come by. It's called Love is in the Earth, a Kaleidoscope of Crystals. It's been out of print for ages and ages. I'm so grateful to have a copy. Vivianite is lovely for... it's associated with the sign of Capricorn, and that is my sun sign. So I'm going to read right from this book. Energy of this mineral tends to convey both love and inspiration for life. It produces a glowing and pulsating beauty to the user. Used to study seriology, which is the analysis of crop markings, bringing information concerning purpose and methods. Also can provide details concerning interrelationships which were awakened during the time of construction. Good for goal setting and attaining goals. Recognizing that an optimistic goal may be achieved over the obstacles of reality and the reflections of memory. Ooh, that sounds really empowering. Further assists one in the specific delineation of intent, bringing right-mindedness and the knowledge of the clarity of the path. That's spot on to where a lot of us have been, huh? Vivianite is also used to increase assimilation of iron, decrease the presence of free radicals in the body, and to assist in the alignment of the spine to treat degeneration of the iris and eye. Beautiful. So that is Vivianite. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little card in there. So that is Vivianite. And thank you to everybody who helps to support the stream in any way that you do, whether it's buying crystals, signing up for classes, or super stickers or contributions. They mean a lot, and thank you. They allow me to do things like buying more crystals for us. So, Vivianite. Cool stuff. Okay. Awesome. Good call, Renee. I hope you're doing well. And Patty and Keith, let's get some of your requests in. So red tiger eye, tiger irons in there. Is there a little Hattie that wants to come up? Red tiger eye. Oh, hi, Boba. Come on up. Let's see. Epidote. Smoky. Chevron. Okay. And I'll start there. So Chevron amethyst is beautiful in that it helps degenerative diseases like MS, and it's wonderful at relieving pain and tension. It also helps us... Why are we... Sorry, Kitty was very interested in the computer tower. It's not Kitty playtime over there. It helps with the tolerance of others, and it also helps with connection to spirit, to shamanic journeying, to visualization, to channeling, and any kind of high-level intuitive work as well. This is one that I love when manifesting or just feeling more connected to spirit. Okay, so that is Chevron amethyst. Epidote is lovely for illness and injury. It also helps the brain and things like Parkinson's. It's lovely for helping the negative self-talk. If you yell at yourself, if you're angry at yourself, if you, hey, don't mess with the tower. I'm going to need to make another space for them to hang out back here. It helps too with connection to the fairy realm as well as the nervous system and the skin. Hey. It's just Hattie wanting to bless the grid, but the computer tower is a little concerned. So that is Epidote. Next is Red Tiger Eye, which helps with manifesting financial abundance in a hurry. And it's also lovely at keeping negative energy at bay, especially when people are picking on you, triangulating, gaslighting, any kind of bullying. This helps to calm all of that energy down, keep that at bay. So wonderful for people who deal with bullies at school or work or family or whatever it might be. But yeah, if you're calling on that financial abundance in a hurry, Red Tiger Eye. Hey, let's get maybe off the... There we go. Yeah, I'm going to have to build them another place to sit back here during community distance Reiki because they really want one. So I'll make one for you. Oh, hey, they just found another place to hang on. Oh, the babies are play fighting. Let's see if I can help you see. Don't fight. Be lovers, not fighters, little babies. I see that tail lashing. There we go. They are so stinking cute. I just had to share them with you. So, Desert Rose Selenite, this helps with any kind of real estate transactions, especially with the paperwork, and this also goes for things like rental leases and things like that. Helps to redefine ourselves after any kind of loss or big change, and also helps with life changes that happen through small, consistent efforts. Why are we playing with the computer? Helps with perseverance in schooling and training, as well as anything having to do with upset stomach, acne, eczema, and even fighting off viruses. So this could also help a little bit with the flu. Wonderful too for men's health as well as animal wellness. So we will bring in Desert Rose Selenite. So there we go. Beautiful. Smoky quartz is one of my faves, and it always makes me think of Little Tree because I know Little Tree loves this one too. So Smoky quartz helps with protection and transmuting energy. It's been used since at least the Middle Ages to help protect items and property from theft. Helpful too for releasing energy blocks. It's very calming. It helps to let go of worry. Helpful too for hope in uncertain times, for chronic pain, and for flexibility of mind and body. So that is smoky quartz. Yeah, the babies are a little unnerved today. Our smoke alarms went off yet again this morning. And so, yeah. If it's loud to me, I can only imagine how loud it is to them. So let's see. I'll get a few more of Patty's too. Oh, we've got a few of them in there. Let's get Amazonite and fluorite for sure. And let's get some jade. So let's start with jade. This one helps with peace of mind, body, and spirit, and changing fortune for the better. This is an all-around wonderful stone. It helps too with making your dreams a reality and with success. Helps with confidence, resourcefulness. It's excellent at grounding stress, and it can really help empower you and allow you to kind of let yourself lead in your life. So that is jade, specifically nephrite jade. Yeah, are you helping? Are you helping? Is Gertie helping build the grid? She is. You're making sure everything's okay. If you guys want to chill out later, we'll all play singing bowls together. How's that sound? It's one of their favorite things, is to all sit together and play singing bowls. Okay. So next is fluorite, and this helps with any kind of chaotic environment to help you find your center and groundedness within it. So this is great for things like right now, like eclipse season on top of like earthquakes and, Mercury retrograde and just the wildness of life. But it helps you to kind of find that center within. It's very helpful for new moms, newborns, and just also general relaxation. But in general, helping you to find your balance and keep your balance within chaos. So that is fluorite. Hey, get off the computer. Sorry, I'm going to have to rearrange back here. Okay, Amazonite is lovely for the spine and spinal nerves, and it's very helpful for self-respect and self-care. This will help even the most selfless people in your life to prioritize themselves. And also it's wonderfully calming, and it can be really lovely for certain types of neurological issues too. There we go. Apologies for the car horns in the background. Oh, the city. Gotta love it. And I will come back for the rest of your requests. Aw, Flower, you're so welcome, and thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, good stuff. Gibson, welcome in. Oh, Gibson, yeah, so I kind of create my grids just sort of intuitively, bringing them all into the center where I have a mirror and some copper to help kind of bring it together. Yeah, the smoke alarms are loud for fur babies. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Patty. Yeah. Thank you for helping answer questions. And everyone, as always, thank you so much for being so kind to everyone and each other. I'm so glad you're loving it, Gibson. Oh, thank you. Hey, Sam, good to see you. Okay. Want to make sure I don't skip anybody. Sister Sheba, something for arbitrarily targeted and feeling arbitrarily targeted and anxious in a housing situation. Usually the first things that I'll bring in are Herkimer Diamond, because that helps with harmonizing discordant energy, being in the present moment, and like being connected to our spiritual side. So that's in there. For interpersonal stuff, let's also see. Okay, let's start with these two. So Dalmatian Jasper, and also Red Tiger Eye. Red Tiger Eye can help like keep that any kind of bullying type energy at bay, depending on where it's coming from any individual. Dalmatian Jasper is really helpful. This can help clear the energy on a really deep level because this has black tourmaline coming through it. So that clears our energy field, and it can also help clear the energies of the past, recent past or long past. So it can help to let go of cynicism, let go of cynicism, let go of jadedness, and help to establish a space for a new way of relating to one another. Also helpful for IBS, Crohn's, any kind of digestive issues, and just letting go of the past for any reason. So that is Dalmatian Jasper. Let's bring that here. And I'm also going to bring in some amber because that can be helpful on so many levels too. So amber helps with things like depression, seasonal affective disorder, and it also helps to soften rigid attitudes and beliefs. And I hope that this applies to everyone involved. It definitely boosts creativity, and it's lovely for teething, tooth pain, also for attracting love. Wonderful for releasing emotional blocks and negativity, which might really help the situation, just releasing whatever negativity is there, as well as protection, lots of luck, and helping with any kind of mental health types of issues. So that is amber. So I will bring that in. Awesome. I hope that that helps, and lots of love to you. And what are we doing? Why are we fascinated with the computer tower today, kittens? Okay, I really do hope that helps. And also galena and rutilated quartz. Galena and rutilated quartz are already in there. So glad that we're all in the vibe tonight, all connecting. Awesome. I hope that helps. Catherine, you're trying to run the final edits. Let's bring in some labradorite. This was also requested by Patty or Key. Labradorite, in addition to helping with better sleep, is lovely for calming disputes. This will actually be good for Sister Sheba as well. Helpful for calming disputes, for workplace harmony, also applies to living situations. Wonderful for detailed attention to things and research and study. So if you're looking for proofreading errors or anything like that, this can be helpful for those teeny little details. Also helpful for clairvoyance as well as enjoying travel. So that is labradorite. There we go. And I hope that that helps. Yes, Vivianite. For Samantha, sending peace to the earth, healing for depression, anxiety for you, and prosperity, and also for psoriasis. So let's do... There's a couple stones that help anything with skin, including desert rose selenite, but I'm also going to bring in some serpentine, which we haven't worked with in a while. This can help eczema and psoriasis, as well as just general rashes. Helpful for sugar, hypoglycemia, and also for any deficiencies of magnesium, as well as calcium. Excuse me. Great too for muscle weakness and for trance meditation. It's thought to be helpful for those dealing with dementia, as well as those who love, care about them, and care for them too. So that is serpentine. There we go. Oops. Awesome. And kind of grounding, peace on earth, let's bring in some sugilite. Sugilite helps with connection to collective consciousness and the interconnectedness of everyone and everything. So a very enlightenment stone, a very crown chakra stone, if you will. This is also lovely for the idea of recognizing that what we put out in the world, we get back. And it is superb anytime that you might be dealing with just kind of keeping that idea of harmony and collective consciousness and world peace. So that is sugilite. Here we go. And I hope that that helps. Lots of love. Cool, good stuff. Oh, hey, Allie, welcome back. Just lost my place. Sorry. Oh, yeah, hit that like button, and thank you so much to everyone who has. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Allie. I really appreciate that. Yeah, as a reminder, tomorrow, Wednesdays, 4 p.m. East Coast US stream. I'm not going to be able to do it because I have a doctor's appointment ahead of that. And given that it's Mercury retrograde, I'm not even going to try. Not even going to try to get back in time. So no 4 o'clock stream tomorrow, Wednesday. Let's see. Samantha, healing for your dog. We have leopard skin jasper and desert rose selenite, which both help with that. He's been nervous and shaking. Okay, so nervous dogs. We got that. Great stone for helping nervous dogs is beautiful dumortierite. This can also help anyone that, if you're very into astrology and your chart, this can help with any kind of Uranus transits, very chaotic energy. It's wonderful for improving situations that seem hopeless, helping to release any frustration, anger, resentment, and also helping to encourage tidiness within ourselves. It helps too with standing up for yourself when needed, and it's wonderful for patience. So that is dumortierite. So I'm going to go ahead and put a piece right here and another piece right here. So I hope that that helps your dog, and all the best to him. And tummy troubles. Let's bring in some peridot. Tummy troubles, absolutely, of any kind, chronic or acute. Peridot is very helpful. It also helps with releasing things like guilt, jealousy, and anger, and it helps to support good, solid friendships. Wonderful too for breaking any kind of bad habits or cycles or patterns that you tend to repeat. So that is peridot. There we go. So I hope that that helps. Errol, you just keep walking into walls, but why though? Let's see. There's definitely some stones that can help with like coordination and balance. One of them is leopard skin jasper, which is here. And another that can help is lapis, which is right here. So I hope that that helps. And I hope you get some clarity on that soon. I do that sometimes. I'm just kind of aware all over the place, and I may or may not have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which can cause that. So, but I'm not sure what might be causing it for you. But if it's coordination and balance, we got you covered. And lots of love to you. I hope that that helps. Wouldn't it be fabulous to be able to turn stones into a textile, to be able to be worn as clothing? Ooh, that sounds pretty. Yeah, I'd love, I have sewn stones into clothing, not woven them in. I still have a beautiful dress that is super comfy and had like a bunch of beads like sewn in along the neckline. And a bunch of the beads came off in the washer, so I replaced it with teeny little hematite beads, and it feels like a totally different dress. I love wearing it when I want like grounding and protective energy when I go somewhere. So yeah, but it would be cool. Yeah, definitely a great choice too is Epsom salt. And yeah, so it looks like, oh my goodness, we hit almost every request. So I'm going to go back. If you made a request and I skipped it, let me know. And I'm going to go in and get the last requests of Chris as well as Key. So let's do some Super 7 Garnet Sapphire. Super 7 Garnet Sapphire. Moonstone. And we're also gonna do and we're also going to do some bloodstone, some zoisite. Bloodstone, zoisite. Kunzite. And tree agate. And zebra jasper. Okay, cool. So zebra jasper is really helpful when we have just overwhelming stress, and it also helps you to stand up for yourself. It's wonderful for bone disorders, breaking through apathy and feeling stuck, and it's very empowering. It can help with muscle spasms, taking initiative, and any time that you feel stuck in a rut or need help kind of going with the flow. So that is zebra jasper. Tree agate is sacred in Ayurveda, which is the sister science to yoga, and this brings a considerable amount of balance on the body, mind, and spirit's energy. Regardless of what body type you are, what type of spirit balance you have, this will do the necessary work to release what needs releasing and bring in that harmonizing energy. It also helps with dissolving ego, calming emotional and physical nerves. It's helpful for making new connections and to heal and move on from old habits and negative patterns that we may engage in, even if we don't realize it. And even the Greeks even used this to help increase the yields of harvest too. Pink kunzite is the stone of compassion and love, helps to heal a broken heart, and it's wonderful for hormones, including puberty. Lovely for neuralgia, recovering post-anesthesia, really helpful for new moms and sleepless babies, dealing with toxic bosses, and opening up to love again after heartache, as well as attracting commitment-based love. So that is pink kunzite. Let's go ahead and bring that right around here. Bloodstone also goes by the name heliotrope, and this is good for any kind of emotional stuff hits the fan. It's helps to lift despair and bring a lot of emotional stamina and perseverance for long-term things. Helps too with relieving self-doubt, and it helps to quiet a wandering mind, especially during meditation or any kind of spiritual work. Lovely too for chronic fatigue. So that is bloodstone, which also goes by the name heliotrope. So let's go ahead and put that here. There we go. There we go. Zoisite is lovely for releasing negativity, and it also helps with seasonal affective disorder. This is one that if you tend towards procrastination, I do, this helps you look at the long list of things to do, and rather than just get paralyzed and not do any of it, it sees it a little bit more easy to take a little bite here and there out of all the very big to-dos. Wonderful too for anything impacting like upset stomach, bowels, gas, and also just encouraging you to face your problems and your challenges and your setbacks. So that is zoisite. So let's go ahead and bring these in. Let's actually bring this in here. And here. So that is zoisite. Sapphire is very angelic. It helps with channeling, mediumship. If you're someone that does that kind of work for other folks, this will help you find the best words that'll be the most healing and helpful for others. This is also a stone that helps with the thyroid, eyes, ears. It's thought to be helpful for those impacted by dementia, those with it, and those who love and care about and for them, as well as envisioning any kind of positivity coming out of big, scary kinds of changes. So that is sapphire. Here we go. Super 7 is wonderful for working towards those larger goals that you have to kind of show up for on a regular basis to make happen. And it's also really empowering for any kind of intuition, regardless of how you connect, whether it's channeling, telepathy, doing scrying, reading cards, however you connect, this will help boost it. Wonderful too for strengthening your energy field, for inner peace, inner harmony, and connection to unity consciousness or enlightenment. Helps too with healing the past and especially karmic factors. And it is wonderful for connecting with the earth and doing any kind of healing for the earth and the ecology. Here we go. Garnet is exceptional for courage, practicality, and using your resources to the greatest extent. This is one that helps you to have courage and find balance even when there isn't any balance around. This is a very Capricorn stone, so this is one if you have a big task ahead of you, or if you're trying to reorganize old tasks to be more efficient, Garnet's a great one to help. It can also be a great source of strength and balance in times of change. So that's Garnet. And Moonstone. So Moonstone helps with connection to the moon, as one might imagine, but all the cycles, rhythms, and patterns of nature, including, of course, moon magic. If you do any kind of new moon or full moon types of energy work, this is a lovely stone. Helps to boost intuition, connection to the divine feminine, as well as ancient wisdom and knowledge and spiritual practices. Helps too with attracting love and with accepting divine timing, especially when divine timing is not in alignment with our preferred timing. Is that a Gertie I see trying to think of a way to jump on the desk? Is that what I see? Why don't you come here? Yeah, come on up. Babaloo. Yeah. Is that you? Is that you, little Babaloo? Oh, good stuff. Yes, it's almost time for the Reiki. You felt it. Yes, you did. Yes, Victorians did wear a lot of garnets. Absolutely. Yes, Super 7 is an excellent stone. Thank you to Chris for purchasing that for us. And awesome. So let's go ahead. Oh, aquamarine. Let's definitely. Hey, Lee, it's good to see you. Awesome. You like aquamarine? Let's add some aquamarine for Gibson. And awesome. And for Lee, creativity and motivation to finish gifts, etc. You have a lot of projects you want to get done. We have all the good creativity and motivation stones in with azurite, carnelian, tiger iron, and amber, and also with like motivation and getting things done, bumblebee jasper, as well as polychrome jasper. And so that will help. Also completion of things. Let's do, getting things done. Let's bring in some mahogany obsidian. This helps with meeting goals. It gives a lot of vitality, energy, and strength, and it can also help with healing skin, releasing anger, and also releasing any need for approval, or if the phrase a perfect something is, or an imperfect something is better than a perfect nothing. Releasing perfectionism, as it can be kind of a barrier. Mahogany obsidian is lovely for that. So let's go ahead and bring that in. Bring in some mahogany obsidian. Yeah, this definitely helps with getting goals completed. And thank you, Lee. It's good to see you again. Something for studying, motivation, and doom scrolling. No, it's all good. You're not too late. Let's see. Lots of the motivation stones are in there. That's definitely a hot topic tonight. Studying. I usually use pyrite and tiger eye. both of which are in there, and doom scrolling. So I usually think of that as like to bring in a little bit more focus. Yeah, we've got the focus stones. So I think we've got you covered, Lee. Good to see you. Aventurine has, it's lovely for forgiveness and deflecting pettiness and really just sort of low vibe energy. We like to call it the anti-Karen stone. It's really helpful for may justice prevail. And it's got a really lovely calming movement kind of energy, very watery. So let's bring this in. Trying to think if there's anything else that could be helpful for. And I can definitely see. Oh, Allie, you have a mahogany obsidian necklace that you wear every day. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, let's bring in that aquamarine. Turquoise could be good for focus, but I actually don't have turquoise. Let's see what else we have. This might help too with the doom scrolling as well. And let's bring in black and white banded agate. So, there's thread in there. So black and white banded agate helps with quite a bit of different things. This helps with inspiration from guides and spirit, as well as perception and logic. So it helps with the intuition and logic balance. Wonderful for stabilizing and clearing your mind, as well as your physical energy. It helps with financial stability, especially after any kind of financial setback. Lovely for new beginnings, endurance, and for shifting perspective. It's also a good stone for like a death and dying, death and rebirth, which isn't necessarily literal death. It could be like death, like the death card in tarot, where it's like a natural ending and leaving room for the rebirth of something else. So let's go ahead and see where we can bring this in. I might just have to squeeze them in a little bit. Yeah, you know what I'll do? I will put them here and here. I think that will help. There we go. Awesome. So we have made a grid. So part 2, and this is where we get into the fun. I'm going to go ahead and quickly explain what Reiki is, how it works, how to make the most of your session. And while I do that, for those of you who've been here before, it's really helpful to lift the energy that we're all sharing and to lift the energy of the space that you're in. Go ahead and just think of anything that you're grateful for, anything at all, and whatever that you're willing to share in a public space, go ahead and type it on into the chat, whatever it is you're grateful for. Lift in that energy, and as soon as I'm done explaining all the good stuff about Reiki, I'm going to go ahead, we'll transition into the Reiki sending, where I will send you some healing over this beautiful grid wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Oop, hang on. Mercury retrograde, everyone. Gotta love it. So as I mentioned at the top of the stream, my name's Danielle Stimpson. I'm the owner of Learn Reiki Philadelphia. I'm so glad to have you here with me today. If you'd like to learn more about me, my live online Reiki certification classes, if you'd like to schedule a one-on-one distance session or tarot reading, or if you'd like to shop my Reiki charged crystals, head on over to learnreikiphiladelphia.com. It's linked in the description, as are all of my social media and my email newsletter. So, what is Reiki? Well, Reiki has become in the West a catch-all term for energy healing. Specifically, I work with what's known as Usui Reiki, and this method was founded by Mikao Usui in the early 1920s in Japan during a time where teaching anything that could even be misattributed to a religion was strictly banned and big consequences. So this is a way of connecting with this spiritual energy in a way that is very much deeply spiritual, yet not at all religious, and there's no dogma involved. And I feel like that's why we love it so much in the West. So for the concept of energy at the foundation of this practice, we're best to look at Shintoism, the indigenous spirituality of Japan, in which everyone and everything is thought to be interlinked and interconnected. And it's thought that spirit, in this case, however you define that, provides this beautiful soul-affirming energy that flows through everyone and everything everywhere all the time. It's the energy that helps our body, mind, and spirit to be resilient and find healing day in and day out. And in general, it's what I'm doing with Usui's method is essentially connecting to that energy that's already flowing through all of us and directing more of it to you, wherever you are and whenever you're watching this stream. So to connect with the Reiki that I'm about to send, all you need to do is be open to it, and by being here, you already are, so you don't have to do anything. I generally encourage you to find a nice comfy spot to sit or lay down. You can close your eyes or keep them open. You can also, if you want, you don't have to just sort of sit and relax. You can combine this with some yoga, some journaling, throwing some cards down for yourself, playing some music. Anything that feels right is perfect for this time and space. If at any point in time you feel like you get distracted, or if you want to go a little deeper into your session, simply take a deep breath in and out, but know that you don't have to focus on anything. You don't have to keep your mind silent. You can simply be. In whatever state you are, the Reiki will meet you there. During the 25-minute session, I will turn the lights down. You'll notice that they move slowly and gently through several different colors. At no point will they flash or strobe, so you're good there. And I'll turn the music up. If you'd like to learn more about our musical creator, she's linked at the bottom of the description. And those of you who do anything to support me or the channel, thank you for helping support me to support a musician to create music that we can play on the stream, which is lovely. And at the end of the 25-minute session, you'll hear my voice come back. I'll encourage you to take a deep breath in and out, slowly come back to your body. And at that time, I'll be able to re-engage with you in the chat, answering any questions, hearing any experiences that you feel inclined to share. And then we'll have a beautiful night. I'm here usually 5 times a week. My schedule has been wild lately. So many things going on. This Mercury retrograde has really landed hard on me. Tomorrow's 4 o'clock stream for Wednesday is not happening because I have a doctor's appointment. But I will be back Friday at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. East Coast U.S. time. The usual schedule is listed down in the description below. If you're looking for me and I'm not here, take a look at the community tab and I'll usually explain what's going on. Other than that, Reiki, unlike me, I can only be in one place at one time, but Reiki can be everywhere all the time. So whenever you're watching this, the energy will be there for you, whether you're watching this sometime in the future or in the present. For those of you who may feel like you need a Reiki session one day and I'm not live, check out the past healing playlist or just click the live button and look at any previous stream and just enjoy the Reiki there. The energy will meet you just the same. So thank you so much for being here. It is an honor and a privilege to share this healing with all of you. So go ahead and enjoy. And again, at any point, you can feel free to just take a deep breath in and out and just allow yourself to sink deeper into the Reiki. So let's go ahead, take a deeper look at that grid and get into the healing. Ooh, pretty, everyone. That's really, really pretty. Thank you, everyone that made any requests to help inspire this beautiful grid. Absolutely love it. Grateful for dark chocolate. I feel that. Oh, congratulations. Happy birthday, Gibson. Oh, thank you, Joanna. Yep, lots of things to be grateful for. I love it. Oh, wonderful. Yay. Grateful for ukuleles and stuffed animals. I love it. So everybody go ahead, enjoy the Reiki, and I'll see you all in about 25 minutes. Oh, and by the way, if you fall asleep, the Reiki is still working. You don't have to try to keep yourself awake. take a deep breath in and out. Slowly come back to your body. Move your fingers and toes if you like. And if you've drifted off and fallen asleep, that's fine too. I've got a little Gertie on my lap who is fast asleep. Thank you all so much for being here. If you have any questions or anything to share, go ahead and use the chat. Thank you, Gibson. Happy birthday, and feel free to come back anytime. I hope you have a great week too, Catherine. Do you want to come up and do purrs? Is that why you're crying? Oh, little Hattie. You know right where the camera is. Yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Sister Shiva, beautiful. Thank you everyone so much. So again, no Wednesday stream, so no stream tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m. East Coast US time, and Sunday at 8 p.m. East Coast US time. Awesome. So with that said, I'm going to get ready to bring the stream to a close with an abundance of gratitude. Thank you all so much. Oh, thank you, and lots of love to you too, Patty. So, I'll see you again soon. Everyone take care. Thank you again so much for inspiring this grid. Have a beautiful evening. I hope to see you again soon, and bye for now.